Hello, friends. This is Ibex VR, and I'm here to talk about the new weapon Time to Kills. Wonton Soup mines this data and shares it with the community and the Pop One Facebook group pretty often. And I'm pretty sure that everybody that's referenced Time to Kill usually gets their data from the post that Wonton Soup makes. So shout out to him. In this right side, you can see each weapon ranked by Time to Kill. And the way he did this is that all calculations use the assumption of a 1-star weapon and body shots only. No missed shots, no reloads, and a range of 1 with no fall off. Shotguns assume all pellets hit, and the Matador uses 8 pallets and 2 guns. The M60 assumes no ramp up time. Here's the formula that Wonton is using. So essentially, what this means is that every gun is point blank range, no reloads, no ramp up, and no fall off. So yeah, this was the result, right? DT11 is still the fastest time to kill. The new Tech 9 comes in second. The Op, the Uzis, the Matadors, the P90, the Seiko, MK18, MP9, the new MP9, the MP5, the the M60, the AKM, the 1911, the PX4, the M1014, the RFB, the FAL, the Magnum, the CX4, and the rocket launcher. Now, again, this assumes all body shots. So, for example, the MP5, which I believe has a higher multiplier than the MP9 on headshots, the math would be different if headshots were included in this, but this is assuming all body shots. Um, I believe the logic behind doing the formula this way that Wonton said was that aiming for the head, you're more likely to miss a shot, so it probably evens out this way, anyways. Um, so here goes the weapons organized by their weapon class. Here's the snipers. The rocket launcher is a sniper, it's over here by itself. The assault rifles, the MP5. I mean the SMGs, the shotguns, and the pistols. Right. So fastest time to kill on the snipers is the op, and the assault rifles is actually the MK18. In the SMGs, it is the Uzis. And the shotguns, it's the DT11. And in the pistols, it's the Tech 9. Also, the M10 has a faster firing rate with rarity increases. So this is assuming the 1-star. The math on this would be different on the 2-star and the 3-star and the 4-star and the 5-star because they shoot faster. So yeah, like how would I use this data, right? So me personally, time to kill is very important, and my loadout I would be thinking about this for a long range, medium range, and short range, right? So the op is undoubtedly long range king, right? Um, for the assault rifles, the MK18, but when you're assembling your loadout, you also want to kind of put together what you're most likely to land a shot with too. And as the distance goes out and the movement of the enemy is a factor, it's harder to land shots with things like the MK18 and the M60 and even the AK at range because of the recoil. So me personally, looking at this, my loadout still opt for long range. For mid range, I'd probably go RFB or AK, or M60. It's harder to land every shot with the M60 too, but the M60 does some great damage with um, holding its damage at range, and up close it does some nice damage to builds. Um, and then the DT11 would probably be still my short range weapon. The Tech 9 is very interesting. Um, the time to kill isn't that much more than the DT11. Actually, comparatively, the next closest things is the Uzis. So it's competition in time to kill in the short range, but the 12 bullet clip, if you make a mistake, you're just screwed. You could say the same with the DT11, um, but I feel like the DT11 is less punishing if you make a mistake than the Tech 9, because with the DT11, you have the reload time, and you also have the reload time with the Tech 9, but you also have the chance. I guess you have the chance of missing shots with both. Uh, I don't know. I feel like you have more likelihood of landing something with the DT11 because of the pellet bullet spread. And the reload on the DT11 can also be one motion if you push the slugs down and flick up, whereas the Tech 9 is two motion. So for me, I still think the DT11 is probably king short range. The gold M10 is probably great too. The Tech 9 is interesting though. Also, I think I'd still pick up a P90 over the Uzis, even though the P90 has more fall off. Because I personally don't like two-handed weapons. I like to be able to peek. But yeah, the MP9 it I think I would rather pick up an MP5 still. I mean the MP9. Well, actually, never mind. The MP9 has a bit better. Well, yeah, I think I would pick up an MP5 because I think I can mix some headshots in there. But the difference isn't that great between, to me, between the UMP, the MP5, and the MP9. Um, Actually, the recoil on the MP9 is probably easier to handle, so it might be a better peeking gun too. Yeah, those are the times to kills, and I just wanted to explain how I would probably look at it and put together something, put together a loadout. I still think Ops King. I'd probably take a RFB, AK short range. I mean, mid range. The FAL is something I use in between mid range and long range. Like I can use the FAL long range, and it's not the best long range, but it's probably also not the best middle range. But it's kind of a middle ground that I use when I don't have something to suffice in any of the other areas. But yeah, I still think DT is king in my opinion. But the Tech 9 is interesting. And thank you, Wonton, again for the data, and the community appreciates you.